Dear Mr. Trump, I am a blonde-haired, blue-eyed teenager living in a tiny suburb in a moderately sized town in northern Florida. I have lived in the same house my whole life, with my mother, my brother, and my father. I have been told we live in the land of the free and the home of the brave, but the only truly free are old white men, and the only truly brave are people with death wishes. How many people will die before my 16th birthday? My 18th? My 20th? I live very close to one of the biggest military bases in the U.S., so I know the bomb threat protocol. Get under your desk, put your hands to your chest, and pray to whatever God you believe in, whether that be God, Allah, or Morgan Freeman. In the Syrian city of Aleppo, the small bodies of dead children are piling up in increasing numbers. 12 children were murdered on each side of the city as rebels step up their attacks on civilian targets. All of these children were 6 to 12 years old. They were all younger than me. How many little black boys will walk down the street and never come home to their mothers? How many will raise their hands in the air saying, "Please do not kill me, I have a little sister at home who deserves a big brother," and they'll still end up face down in the middle of the street with crimson leaking out of bullet wounds? How many will still have their murderers go free and never get tried at all because under the assumption of self-defense? How many of their little sisters will walk down the street and watch their abusers walk out of court and into society? How many teenage girls will get pulled aside by male teachers and told that the length of their shorts is distracting and inappropriate? How many will have the availability of their education based upon the length of their dress in comparison to their knees, or the shirt collar in comparison to their collarbones? How many will be told that it is their responsibility to make sure that their male classmates are paying attention in algebra? I am the president of my high school's GSA, a safe space where pronouns, names, and sexualities are all accepted without hesitation. I've seen some of the kids' hesitation, their fear of their mothers finding out, and their fathers beating the crap out of them. How many LGBT people will die this year by violent methods of shootings or murders? How many of them will be suicides? How many minorities will die before somebody takes a step up to help? How many years old will I be when my friends are no longer afraid to exist? How many more will die, Mr. Trump? Give me a number, so I can figure out how many acres of land I will need to buy for the flowers I will need to plant in their memory. Mr. Trump, there are bigger fish to fry than National Football League players kneeling during an anthem. Because an anthem is just a song. These are lives of little kids, Mr. Trump. How about the 18 million people, including my grandparents, my mother, my brother, and me, who will no longer have health care after your laws passed? How about the 40 states that have no laws banning the torturous practice of conversion therapy that results in almost 50% suicides by victims of conversion therapy? Mr. Trump, you are dangerous like a stick of dynamite lit from both ends with an ego twice its size who doesn't know how to use Twitter. This letter is a letter that proves why I truly hate this society. I look fondly back on memories of presidents who thought about their words before they said them. You are not my president, and you will never, ever be my president. Love me.